BeeCreative Crafts, and welcome to Off the Hook, episode 123. What? And y'all, it is Whips and Stitching with Friends tonight, and as y'all can see, I've already got Miss Nancy up on panel with me, and we may or may not have others join us, but y'all are also in chat, so we are stitching with you, our chat friends. And so we have got Mr. Rudy is here, and Angela, and Chris K. Welcome in, everyone, and how is everyone doing tonight? Hey, Dawn, welcome in, and how are you doing? I was lurking in West Coast Wednesdays last night for a little bit. So, while I was waiting to fall asleep. Oh, me and y'all. Okay, so I've got my temps here. I may work on my temperature blanket a little bit tonight, and but I want to give y'all a little idea of what the temperatures are doing in Tennessee. Okay, so I don't have the high today. I want to say it was in around 60-ish. So, yesterday's high was 78 degrees, y'all. And a week ago, our low was 8.
That's a big difference.
Oh, man. So, yeah. Let's see. Rudy, be nice to the people. Rudy, I'm not counting. I'm not going to do that. Unless it has to do with the craft that I'm doing. Hey, Dreamy, welcome in. She said, hey, team, no crochet because my wrist hurts so bad. Aw, I'm sorry. Yeah, Mother Nature, she's just wide. But anyway, so I might work on that. I'm way behind on my cross stitch project, so I may work on that some. I also want to work on my my bag that I was gonna felt. This big, I think it's gonna be a basket, a really big basket that I need to felt. So, but anyway, so I'm gonna be working on a little bit of this and a little bit of that. For those that are in my group chat,
I got him.
I put the live link there, and so there are a couple of you that I'm not sure, and if you're still in there, but if you want back in, just send me a message if you want to come hang out, and I will send you that link if y'all want to. And y'all, if you missed it, here is how the infinity scarf turned out from last week. You go solo, or not solo, but just go bigger. So this is how it turned out. I know, right, Jeannie? She's there's so many live tonight. I know there's a lot. But this is how it turned out. I do have a tutorial out for it now. So that's how it turned out. I think it turned out super cute.
Where's mine?
Got my Bucky shirt on. This is how I normally wear it when it's chilly. So, but, and then you can also loosen it up a little bit, or you can twist it and put it over one more time. So,
I put it away.
You can do it in whatever color, whatever yarn fiber you want to do it in.
Yeah, then but mine's is a little shorter.
And now I have like little, and y'all know I asked you, I said last week, I wonder if it's going to get all floofy, and yeah, it totally, the little halo, there it is. Can you see the little halo on it, the little furry bits? That's that mohair. It does come off. Like when I was crocheting with it, it didn't, but once I put it on, like it was sticking to my clothes. But kind of like when you wear like an Angora sweater, and that Angora comes off. But yeah, so I think it turned out pretty cool. I like it.
It was easy to make too.
Yeah, and it works up really quick.
I did mine's at 150 stitches, so it's a little shorter.
Let me switch over.
So I can't do the triple. I can only do a double.
But you probably don't need triple being down in Florida. So no. That's probably pretty warm.
Well, see right here, I have it nice and snug, but I can pull it apart and just have it loose,
like a right loose towel. And you said you did yours 150.
150, and this is the puzzle yarn. I had to take it off because it's hot over here.
Thanks, Miss Dawn.
There's the. You can see the little. What do you call it? Windows.
Windows. Yes, I did name it Windows. And like I said, I do have a tutorial for it, but it's super easy. If y'all were in the live last week, it's just a row of double crochet, keep it in a multiple of 4 or round, and then you do 2 double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, all the way around. Next one's 2-row repeat. Crochet, windows, crochet, windows.
Yeah, I did mine's at 150 because I only had so much yarn left, and I wanted to use that color, so I was stretching. And instead of double crochet in between, I did half double, so that way I'll stretch the yarn even more.
And Chris K likes your glasses.
Thank you. They're blue blockers. They're not prescription yet. Until I get my eyes fixed and stuff, I can't get glasses made.
Yeah,
But I
I need to. I've got to go. I've got to make an eye appointment. I
see
just do.
these are blue light screen protected, and I got it at Walmart for $2 on clearance.
Oh heck yeah, man!
They're they're
See,
um
I
they're
tried on the readers that my friend
they're
had, but
Pioneer Woman. So regular price is see I,
that's pretty
these are
cool. So they're not readers; they're just the blue blocker.
yeah, just a blue blocker. I have readers. The readers I have don't because of the way my eyes are. I
Yeah.
can't use them right now.
My friend had a pair of readers with like the lowest because I was like, I wanted to see like if it would do anything to it. Yeah, it just made everything just a big blur. I was like, yeah, well, I guess that's not what I need because I have my astigmatism and I have glasses for that. So like for when I'm driving or when it's raining or like, but I usually just keep them in the car because which I can see. I can see without them. They just help clear things up, mainly at night or raining. But yeah, so it is definitely not readers that I need.
So I need two more.
So let me think. What do I want to start with, y'all?
Mr. Earl, every time he goes to public, he gives me a couple of the paper bags for my next project. So I need two more.
When I was probably, I don't remember how old I was. I was young. I was still in. Well, I had to be younger than 5th grade because we moved from here after 5th grade. We moved, and I was staying at my grandparents' house, and she had some garbage bags, so I was taking them, or not garbage bags, paper bags, and I cut them in little strips about this wide, and then I rolled them up and I glued them, and I made a log cabin. Made little logs and cut the doors out, and my grandmother kept it for a long time. I don't know whatever happened to it. Probably got thrown away. Hey, Angel. Chris K. Earl, did you bring enough for everyone?
Yeah. What did he bring though? We don't know.
All right, y'all. I'm going to flip my camera and decide what I'm going to get to work on. Hey, Ivy B, welcome in. How are you tonight?
There we go. I was looking for my H. No, this is not H. This is G. Where did I put my H?
I don't know. I think I will work on my temperature blanket just so that it can get caught up, and then I might work on my temperature cross stitch because I am way behind on the temperature cross stitch.
I did. What this thing is not, whatever this is not coming out. It's a big old. There we go. I did I finished the lemon meringue blanket.
Yes, and it turned out really nice.
So this is. I made a how you call it, a chain to tie it up so I could gift it as a present.
Yeah.
So it's 27 by 30, I think I said it was. Move my camera this way. There we go. Oh, you can't eat this. I thought this was cheese. So I used the basket weave stitch. Let's see if I can get it to. There we go.
I thought this was cheese.
It's onion.
No.
What is it?
Try it. Chew it.
Whatever that was, I know.
It's garlic.
No. Oh gosh, honey.
It gave you a whole bite of garlic.
Spicy.
I tried.
There's a big old thing of garlic and it's spicy. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You're trying to kill me over here.
That was not nice, Mr. Earl.
And this is the ice cream big scoop and lemon meringue.
And that was, y'all, that was only one skein of that.
It's one skein. I still have 3 skeins. It's a good baby size.
Oh, it's hot pepper and garlic.
Uh-huh. I guess he didn't read that part.
No, I didn't.
He's having trouble too with the spice.
Okay,
There we go.
52 degrees.
Okay.
I got you.
Let's look at my chart here before I flip my camera. 52 is going to be.
How did these guys
We
get?
got roast beef and cheese.
I had that yesterday.
You want to hand it?
Yes, please.
Want me to cook it down later?
If you're gonna make yours now, I'll have one now.
I wasn't going to make one.
Huh?
I wasn't going to make any.
Yeah, I'll have roast beef and cheese later.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sorry, guys.
You had it on?
So y'all, I'm right. I have all my temps in my little calendar here, my planner, and then I write it all down in here before I put it on my notebook. But I don't write the color down in the notebook until I actually do that row. That way I don't forget where I'm at.
Did I put the crochet hook back?
Maybe.
Goodness gracious. He just threw me off.
I threw you off, honey.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Giving her a giant thing of, was it a whole clove? Is that what that was?
Yes. He goes, chew it, it's okay. I couldn't even bite down on it.
They were on the high shelf. They look like cheese.
I guess he can't read.
It's a hot pepper, garlic.
Oh, I see. It does kind of look like the little like
Mozzarella balls.
Mozzarella balls. Yeah.
That's what he went to get me, some mozzarella balls.
They sold out.
They're sold out. We went to Walmart, they didn't have any, and now Publix doesn't have any.
Hey, Diane, welcome in.
And I just don't mind me. Ignore the mess over here.
Okay, y'all. All right, now I'm ready to turn my. Hey, Karen. I'm gonna turn my camera.
I just had my hook. Now I can't find it.
What size you need? I'll loan you one.
It's the H.
Gonna digitize it. Digitize it.
Because I mentioned the H, and then I go, oh yeah, I use the H to make that one too, because that one's also a 3-weight, like this one. So I'm like, oh, I could use that. And let me see if I go back to where I put the yarn from. Maybe it's hiding over there with the yarn. With the blanket. I went back this way. Did this. Did anybody see where I put that hook?
No.
Oh, I have the dots. I can grab one of the dots.
So here's how the color of this side's looking. It's very colorful.
That's your temperature blanket?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's looking pretty.
And that's the other side. So this side don't have purple, but it's getting ready to have purple.
Okay, I'm going to make the screen bigger for me because I can't see. There we go. Now I can see. And I'm going to use my dots until the other one pops up.
Okay. All right, I got to switch off my color here, y'all. We're going back to pumpkin.
It's in here somewhere. I just...
Okay.
Is anybody saying anything about what Nancy may have?
Did you set it down when you were in the live?
I just took it now, right now.
Oh.
And when I said I was going to use the H like the one I did, then I went to grab that blanket because it reminded me of that I used the H on this blanket too.
Ivy says she doesn't think you ever actually got it out.
Let me double check again. She was right. It's right here.
Go, Ivy.
Thank you, Ivy.
See, you were gonna blame it on Jen.
What? It's always her fault.
That's our running joke, y'all. For those that have missed it, if anything's missing on Nancy's desk, it's Jen's fault.
Yes.
She is fully aware of this too.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. So Karen says they are at 3,000 boggy blankets and a week more to go. That is awesome. That is wonderful. Y'all are cranking them out. They are going to be a blessing.
And this is what came out from the center, trying to get the center pull. A little baby. It's just a baby. Sorry.
Okay. Whoa, get back on there.
So what I'm going to do is weigh this ball. So that way when I know when it's halfway through, I can start decreasing. So that way I only use one cake.
Are you doing corner to corner?
Yes. Corner to corner.
And Karen said she's already got 5 more made for 2026. That's great.
Awesome. I'm just unraveling the baby. That way I know when to stop and start decreasing, so I can only use one cake.
And it should have it on your ball band, the weight of it.
Yeah.
But
I'm just
to make sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And Karen says she loves C2C and she likes to do it with a half double. Cool.
I do the CDC, but double. I have one that's still needs to get done because it's the blanket for me and Earl. But the yarn got discontinued, and then I ran out of when I got the new one that matched, it coordinated. I ran out, and those tea cakes are not cheap. 11.1 ounces. So they have 10 ounces. They're not 10 and a half. So it's a little bit more than 10 and a half.
Oh, wow.
So you got some room to play. So 11.1 ounces. Let me write that down. Put it on the card here. Mandala.
Hey, Nana Michelle. She said, hey, everyone, I can actually stay up for a few since I don't work tomorrow. She said she made the open block C2C for a nice change. Ooh, awesome.
Well, I did the, where is that? My shawl, or my scarf, whatever. That was C2C, but it was open too. Where is it?
And Dawn said she'll be back. Okie dokie. Her computer's freezing up. It must be the day for computers acting up. Kelly was live earlier, and her computer kicked her out of her live.
Oh, no. Well,
she had other people up on panel, so she was able to come back in, but yeah.
I was trying to go live through YouTube, and on my Chrome, it wouldn't let me in. So I had to go through Explorer. Here we go. This is corner to corner, and it's open. It's like a mesh. When I did this scarf.
Oh yeah.
No, because that was it started at the point, and then it did the mesh all the way through until you. And this is just one skein too. You can continue if you want it bigger. But I wanted to use one skein only.
I like nice one skein projects.
And it's pretty colorway too. So I'll have it in here so it doesn't get damaged.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let me see if I can. Well, I know one thing I can do. I could share it, but I forgot to see. I made some that little AI short, and I meant to look to see if I could see it on my computer yet, because I could still see it on my phone. I can. Okay.
Which AI short? The one with the little guy dancing?
Yep. Okay, so I can download them here now. I was gonna put different music behind them because that's, copyright.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna do. Oh, why did I do that? That's not what I wanted to do.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna switch the camera in a second.
How do you duplicate it?
I
Isn't
don't
there a
know.
way to duplicate? Oh well.
You mean
I'll just
in your camera roll?
I'll
I
just
think
read. I just read it. Okie dokie. Let's see. Karen says got tax money from the hubby, so Joanne's tomorrow. See about the sale. They say it's going to be better tomorrow. Karen said, but it's only 25% as of last Friday. Hey, Mama Gwen, welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Mama Gwen.
But I wanted to make him. I'm going to do some edits on him on that little guy, which I may do
He's
it
so
from my
cute.
phone, and then re-upload him and put different music behind him and
There we go.
make some clips. So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, look, let me see if I can share it but mute it. Okay, so on my channel I have a short. It's an AI generated short that you can create through YouTube. So content creators, be sure to check it out. I did get an email about it, or it was in my. I'm pretty sure I got an email about it, but it was in my studio when I went in. But I'm pretty sure it was an email because it gave a step by step on how to do it. But super super cute.
Look, I made a peep.
Shush, little dude.
With
I'm listening.
With the orange yarn from the Dollar Tree. But I used an H hook, and I need to use a G hook because it leaves a lot of large holes, and you can see all the stuffing through it. Plus, I'm still having trouble seeing, so it's a little wonky.
Oops, wrong button. Y'all, I'll get the right buttons eventually. Okay, share screen. I'm not going to play the music on him because I'm going to go back and change it out. But it's so cute. Okay, so is that the one I want?
I'm looking at the screen. I thought this was a ring light.
Oh.
And it's the yarn.
So this is my little dancing guy, y'all. Let's see if I make. Well, I won't be able to see him. But he does have music behind him. But so you just go in there and you type in whatever you want it to be, and then it generates it for you. So I had fun playing around with it the other night. So stop screen share.
It's cute.
But
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
talking
work
about
on some other
you.
videos to put over here. Do
Just
what?
I said he's cute, and Earl says thank you.
Oh. Oh, hey, Kimberly. She said David's walking to puppies, and Dawn's back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Karen said, I want to make him. I know, right? I thought the same thing. I was like, he is adorable. And there is also in StreamYard, there's some sort of new thing you can do that's AI.
Yeah, it takes clips from your live, like today. It'll take clips from this one, and it automatically, I guess that they listen to the words or something. They title it and everything.
Oh, so you do it after the live and it does it for you.
After the live.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's not during the live thingy. I got you. Hey, Trish, welcome in.
Because when I was showing the paper cutter yesterday,
yeah,
it said, "Oh, a game changer, a paper cutter, this and how it will change your cutting." And like, I don't remember saying that, but hey, okay.
it fixed it for you. Pretty cool.
Let me get.
So for those that are just coming in, I'm just working on some whips. I am working on my temperature blanket. Once I get it caught up, I'm going to switch off, and I'm either going to work on my cross stitch temperature, which is way behind, or I may work on that bag that I want to felt. Kimberly says, hey to everybody. She figures she's got about 10 minutes. Because David, he went to bed, and then he got out to walk the puppies. He has to get up early for work. So, hey, Gentry.
And I'm still slow at crocheting because I still have trouble with my eyes.
That is okay.
Oh, I got a call from the cataract doctor today. My appointment's not till October.
Oh, my word. October.
October, because the surgery center that assessed my insurance, the
Uh-huh.
doctor only goes there once a month.
Oh, my gosh. That is crazy
And
to have
she's
to
like,
wait that.
you could change your insurance. I'm like, okay, change my insurance, and how would it affect everything else that I'm doing now?
That's right. That is, oh, my goodness. Let's see. Trish is doing chores. She had a nap. Then a nap, and now she's clean sheets on the bed after washing them today.
She said it could be sooner if someone cancels their appointment.
Well, hopefully somebody will cancel, but oh my word, that is way too long. I mean, especially when it was supposed to already be scheduled and
Yeah, it was supposed to be next week.
to then have to wait that long. That's just ugh. Craziness, crazy, crazy.
I don't understand. The doctors take my insurance, but the surgery center didn't.
And that just really stinks that they didn't realize that until like I mean, you would have thought they would have realized it way before now.
Yeah, but oh well.
So people tend to be numbers in society. They forget,
Mm.
you know.
That is a real person waiting.
Like Karen said, and only one doctor. I know, right? You would think a surgery center would have more than one doctor doing.
Oh, they have more than one doctor. But the doctor that I have that they referred me to goes to that surgery center once a month.
I mean, you would think there would be another doctor that they could have
Yeah.
switched off or, scheduled you with instead of, be like, it don't have to be that doctor as long as y'all all take my insurance. You give me one of these other guys that can get me in quicker.
Mhm.
Because they referred you to the surgery center, so you would think that it could be any of them. Hey, Liz, welcome in.
Hey, Miss Liz.
Miss Liz has been going live this week. She's been working on a bunny mosaic. Super freaking cute. Y'all have been missing it. Okay, so what's my next color? Pretty in pink. I know, y'all, this like freaked me out the first time I did it, but just snip it right at the right there. Hold on. We'll pull it back out just a smidge.
Those colors are looking pretty cool together.
Stitch right there. Oh, just still makes me nervous when I have to cut it, but anyway. Now I need this bright, pretty and pink neon. Karen says, well, hope your eyes do okay then. Trish says, yep, they just like taking the money. Mm-hmm.
Well, the left eye, I go back in March 7th for another injection. So, but
Still,
I can't get new glasses until both my eyes are pretty much fixed.
mm-hmm.
So it's blurry vision for a while.
That's a bummer. Dawn saying hey to everybody. For those that don't know, Gentry belongs to Kimberly, the pajama quilter.
Belongs to Kimberly.
She crafted him.
Very
Along with
meticulously.
David. David helped, But to me, Gentry looks just like his mama. I think. Kimberly says, now I have an earworm, pretty and pink. I have because that's the song that's behind that dancing little dude. And I can hear it, even though y'all couldn't hear it because I had it muted. I know the song.
There's my little triangle.
Cute. So how does Pretty in Pink sound? What is that? I'm trying to think of what that. Or are you just talking about the theme song for the movie?
I know Lady in Red, but I don't know what Pretty in Pink is.
Let's see. Trish said she started taking cod liver oil capsules for her eyes with vitamin A. Her aunt went blind from macular degeneration, so she's just being as careful as her vision is bad anyway. Trish says earworm. Ew. It's that may not be a phrase y'all use in New Zealand, but an earworm is where you hear a song and it just repeats in your brain. Like you can't get the song out of your head. Kind of like, well, I don't want to say it because then it'll be in my head all night long. There's one song that if I say it, I'll just constantly think of it. But that's Henry VIII. There's another one that, well, I'll just say them and then y'all all be thinking it. Baby Shark. You know, those type songs that you just can't get out of your head. Yeah. She's like, oh, yeah. But see, now I'm thinking, I know she said Pretty in Pink, but see, now I'm thinking of Breakfast Club, and now I've got, don't you forget about me. Don't. Chris says, yep, Baby Shark, Itsy Bitsy Spider. Baby Shark, do, 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 do. Sorry, y'all.
Earl is the one that the lamb chop lady sings. The song that never ends.
Oh, yep.
He loves singing that out loud all the time.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, there goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. La 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 la. Trish says, I had visions of worms coming out of your ears. Ew. Speaking of, it's not worms, but Liz sent me a gross video. Pretty sure it was Liz. Liz, did you send me the video of the peroxide in the ear? Pretty sure you did. It was nasty.
Gosh. No.
It was gross. Pretty sure. We send videos back and forth of silly, sometimes gross.
That's Earl. I tell Earl, stop sending me those nasty things. I don't need that in my head.
Well, this one they poured peroxide in, and the guy was like, "Okay, don't pour straight up peroxide in your ear." But he did that. He's like, "Well, maybe he has a lot of earwax or something." He's like, "Oh, I see something moving," and then a daggone spider came running out of dude's ear.
Oh gosh!
And then I'm like, "Yep, now I got to go find me a cotton ball to shove in my ear before I can go to bed."
Yep.
Because I'm like, ew. Trish says, I don't do horror stories. Ugh. So next up, y'all, I got some purple. So purple is for the 70s. Like part of the 70s. I'm doing it by 8 degrees.
When you said the 70s, I go, when did you start doing a decade blanket?
Yep.
The 70s.
Staying alive, staying alive. Hoo, hoo. Okay, so yeah, no, so 70, I'd have to look at my chart. But the high the high on the 25th, which was Tuesday,
I forgot
was 73. And then the high yesterday was 78, and those are both great. Karen says those pimple popper videos, no way, gross. Girl, I am with you on that. They are like I make like noises when the Celebrity Watch Party. I don't know. Did any of y'all watch that when it was on a couple years? Well, it's probably been probably 2020 is when that came out, maybe. And they would all be watching shows and recording themselves reacting to the show. And one of them was the Dr. Pimple Popper. And I was reacting like some of the celebrities, and then some of them were just like, "Oh, that's so cool," and then the rest of us were like, Liz says, "Please hit that thumb and subscribe. Thank you, hearts. Thank you, Liz."
Okay, now I know what I was gonna do with my phone. One moment, please.
Yeah, I can't do the Dr. Pimple Popper. And I'm not one of those that can pop pimples on your back. I'm sorry if you got a pimple on your back, you are just gonna have a pimple on your back because I am not squeezing it for you. That is a no go for me. No, sorry, not happening.
Okay.
But now, like my friend, she loves it. She loves nope. She likes watching it. She don't mind popping somebody else's for them. And my mom used to
It
like.
depends. It depends on the person. I don't do it for
Well,
just anybody.
well, that's true. My mom used to do it for my dad, and I'd be like, nope.
Ads.
Okie dokie. Are they? They should already be gone.
They're gone.
I mean, they should have been gone like a bit ago. That's okay. They may just be behind. Karen said, and peel the skin after the sunburn. Nope. I will peel my own skin, but I do not want to peel anybody else's, nor do I want to watch somebody else peel theirs. No. But I do used to put like Elmer's glue on my hand. Even as an adult, I will every once in a while put it on my hand, let it dry, and then peel it off. Or like the face mask that you put on and you let them dry and then peel it off. See, those I like.
That's okay.
I don't want to do it to somebody else. And I don't particularly want to watch somebody else do it. But I also can't watch somebody throw up.
Oh no.
That will make me gag. Like even the first time I saw Stand By Me, where he's talking about the pie eating contest, and dude starts like puking on the audience. Like I was watching the movie gagging. I was like, nope, can't watch that part. That was a good movie. When the night is gone.
Yes, it was. That was old. That was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When did it come out? In the 80s?
When I was a kid. Yep. Kimberly says this conversation has taken a peculiar turn. Yep. Karen says I took the dog to the vet on Tuesday and they said she had stuff in her ear. Told them, can you clean it? Because I can't. Oh, yeah. I clean my dog's ears. I don't particularly like it, but yeah. But I do it. But yeah. So y'all went and sang karaoke last night for the first time in a long time. It was a lot of fun. The suckiest part about it is I had to drive 30 minutes to get to it because it was like our county's big and we have a town square and it was on the square. So it took me 30 minutes to get there, but it was fun. Saw quite a few people that I hadn't seen in a while. And Nancy and Kimberly, I did get a copy of that one video, so I will send it.
It looked like you had fun.
It was. They had like good burgers, like a big old thick, juicy burger. Trish says, whew, phew, it's made, hot work, ignoring the gross conversation. LOL. Sorry. We're done. Let's talk about movies. Y'all thought I was going to say Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
Don't talk about Bruno.
I'm trying to find the end of my yawn. Yawn. Okay. Karen said, it's Liz's fault. Well, though. We said earworm, and then that led me to the video, and then that's all she wrote.
Mm-hmm.
And Liz says in her message to me, "Sorry, not sorry." Thanks, Nancy.
You're welcome.
Let's go over here. Nope, wrong thingy. I like that song.
You teach me a lot.
Do what?
I said you teach me a lot. So.
Aw, thanks. So if any of y'all missed this was it last week or when did I show y'all this? We'll show you again. Let me zoom you down just a smidge. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Now let me turn off autofocus so that it don't go in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay, so the way I've been making my little knots for this blanket, I tried several different ones and I settled on this one. You cut your yarn, you cut your yarn right, you pull your stitch almost out, and then you cut it right at the base. I know, it's scary, but it works, trust me. Practice it before you do it on your project, but trust me, it works. Then you take your new yarn, I'm off screen. I could have done it this way instead, couldn't I? There we go. And then you wrap it around your thumb, your new yarn, twice. That's what it looks like on the bottom. Then you pinch it. Then you wrap it a third time, but you go on top of the yarn and you just grab it with your other finger. Then you take these two little legs here and you fold it across the yarn that you just did. And so you got to slide your thumb out. Hold on. Let me zoom my camera back just a little bit so I can move my hand. Okay, so 1, 2. There we go. Whoa, get back here. Okay. So here's my yarn.
Karen says, Jeb, my go-to, and it holds great.
It's kind of like the magic knot, but it's not the magic knot, and it's kind of a weaver's knot, but again, it's not. It's like a hybrid. But Kimberly actually sent me a video of this lady doing it, and I was like, oh, I like that. I tried it, and it's been working great. So you take your yarn that's attached to your project, and you take your working yarn, or your new yarn, and the new yarn goes on the bottom. Take your new yarn, wrap it over your thumb once, twice. So again, that's what it looks like on the back side.
Once,
and take
twice,
the third time, go on
times
top of the yarn. Yep. Go across the top of the yarn. Take these two little guys and you're going to fold them over. So you're going to slide your thumb out just a little so that you can fold those into those two little loopies. Get over there. And then you hold them. Take your yarn, your new working yarn, and you just kind of pull it slowly so that it makes two little knots on top of that yarn there.
And she said, and it's a small knot.
It is a small knot. And you have very, very little waste of yarn. Y'all still see me? You just keep pulling it till it gets it nice and tight.
And you don't have to weave in those ends, right?
No.
Pull. Plus.
Okay, so now you got your two little tails going up the same way. And that's it. Then you cut these little bad boys off right down at the edge. That's it, right there. That's all the wasted yarn you have. And then look at that teeny weeny little knot. And then when you get back going, let's see, it just did a single.
Trish says, looks interesting.
So here's the one I did right here from the last one. And then when I work this double here goes my little knot hiding in there amongst where it's supposed to be. And then when I go to pull it in, finishes just perfection. Chain one and turn. I'm
Awesome.
ready to cruise along, and I'm gonna zoom back out.
I'm sorry.
And
Those colors are looking so cool together. All of
I
those.
know, right? They're so pretty and bright and looking kind of springy. Kimberly says, "Okay, puppies are walked and medicated. David's heading back to Dreamland. So have a good night, everyone. Good night, Kimberly. Thanks for
Good
popping
night,
in. Good night,
Kimberly.
Gentry. Good night, David. Good
And
night, pups."
I know one is love and one is faith. I forgot the third one.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'm
So
sorry.
now I'm going back to doing this here, and we're just gonna. Now that we're both here, do one. Um, now the next color is purple. I can purple.
Okay, you're sounding weird.
I'm sounding weird.
Yeah. Okay,
Do I
now it's
sound?
back.
I don't know why. I didn't do anything.
Okay.
Let's see. Trish says have to make a phone call. Meds weren't at the chemist today. Back later. Okay. For those that don't know, that's what they call the pharmacy. The
The what?
chemist. The chemist is what they call the pharmacy.
Oh, that's where I am already.
Pretty.
It's like a light gray, purplish sort of. I can't tell.
It looks gray. Oh, y'all, let me drop the Jeopardy question while we
'Cause
got a minute
you
here.
see right here, you have the grays right here.
Right?
So I'm like, is it gray? Is it purpley? Is it? I don't know. Because it's next to that pink.
Mm-hmm.
But look how
It's
pretty those
it's
colors.
coming across gray on my screen, but
Okay. I, I I'm not the one to say colors right now because I can't see a lot.
all right, y'all. Our category is still fictional amusement parks. And this one I knew I got it right. Woohoo! The first part of it, I'm not sure how to say the word, so I'm going to say it the way I think it's supposed to be said because I don't remember how they say it. But most of y'all probably will know this if you've seen it. So here we go. So the category is still fictional amusement parks. Les Gigantes was to be a 3-star restaurant at this Crichton theme park before the attractions began eating people.
I've never seen that, so I don't think I've seen it.
So y'all think about it. But I think that's what it is. Les Gigantes.
Es
That's how I would
gigantes.
say it.
Es
If
gigantes.
it's Spanishy, but I mean it could be. I guess les could also be le gigante if it's French. So, but anyway, there you go. That is the answer. But yeah, y'all. So okay, so back to weather. Since we're doing my temperature blanket here, it was so like I said, high yesterday, 78, absolutely beautiful day. And then the temps are supposed to drop over the weekend and possibly get snow the first part of next week. Seriously.
Spring, winter, spring, winter, spring, winter. I don't know
Yes,
what to do next.
that is how it goes here. Pretend summer or fake spring. Ha ha ha, just kidding spring. You know. It'll probably go up and down a couple more times, but it's just teasing us.
It was nice. What day was it? When did I go to Michael's? 2 days ago.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. It was nice. We were walking the shopping center when we went to Michael's. It was nice. I mean, like I like this weather. It could stay like this for a while.
That's what we were saying yesterday at work. It was
So
standing outside at lunch. It was all nice and warm and toasty. Nice.
So lows are in the 50s, the highs are in the 70s. Last week it was in the 80s. And then one day last week it dropped to 40. So I don't know. It's hard to dress for the weather when you don't know what the weather's gonna be like.
Exactly. That is true. That is true. Oh yeah, I was going over here to look for that. Y'all, give me just a second here.
Oh, I'm off the screen. Hold on, let me
Where is my? Where are you not?
move my camera a little bit. There we go. Yeah, and so you can see some pretty stuff. Put the yarn right there. There we go. Isn't that pretty? It was the only one that the what do you call it, the bonus bundle. It was the only
Yeah.
one left, and I'm hoping that they're just waiting for a truck because the yarn was very low. Usually when I
Oh.
go there, usually when I go there, it's nice and full,
Mm-hmm.
but the whole store was pretty low on a lot of
Oh
stuff.
wow. Diane said the weather, the temps going up and down. That's why everybody's sick. Well, here it's got everybody's allergies all out of whack because stuff starts blooming, and then then it gets cold, then it gets yeah.
You get relief when it's cold, and then the spring it comes back.
Mm-hmm. Trish says she's back. Still only an answer phone. Weird how you didn't show up in my feed again. I had to search your channel name to find your live. That's yeah, mine does that sometimes, which is weird. Usually, like if I'm watching a live and then I leave and then I come back, I'll go to my history. That's fire uh the quickest way. Hello, mommy. She said sorry to be so late checking in. Went to with the church to Catfish Kitchen for dinner and just got home. Y'all, Catfish Kitchen is yummy.
Yeah, I like catfish. We were talking
Me too.
about fish fry the other day. We went to drop off the rent. We saw some a sign where church was having a fish fry. I go, ooh, fish fry.
Ooh, that would be good. But this one has like they have two like you can get regular or spicy, and they bring you a big old bowl of beans, like white beans, but they are being slow cooked all day. Oh, good. So yummy.
Well, I had my blood work done last week. When I went to the hospital in November, my A1C was 9.9, which is they want your A1C to be under 7. And this time around, my A1C was 5.7.
Very good. Very good.
I've been eating the right things, taking my medicine,
Good
and I've
deal.
lost 18 pounds.
Woohoo! Yay! So, do we
So
have any answers or any questions for our Jeopardy tonight?
no, I
Again, the
don't.
category amusement parks. Le Gigante was to
Gigante.
be a 3-star restaurant at this Crichton theme park before the attractions began eating people.
Crichton. What's Crichton? That sounds familiar, but I can't place it.
And my mom said, "That's great, Nancy. 5.7, or that's awesome. 5.7 is great."
Yes. But I need 2 more pounds, and I'm back to the weight that I lost about 3 years ago. Because I lost
Oh, well,
40
that's
pounds.
wonderful.
I had lost
Yeah,
40 pounds, and then last year I gained 20.
but that's
And that's why my sugar was 9.9. Because everything bad I was eating. Thank you,
Trish says, well
Trish.
done. Nana Michelle says, I never heard it. Have no idea. Chris K says, the restaurant in Jurassic World.
The Crichton sounds familiar, but I can't remember before before attractions began eating people. So that's I'm not sure what that is. Wow.
Let's see. Trish says, oh yeah, I usually use my history, but usually live shows at the top of my sub home show. Yeah, that's mine does too. But like if I'm watching one and I have to leave to go and then come back, like for some reason I'm like you, it doesn't always show it back up. So if I go to my history, it'll still show where they're if they're live or not on my phone anyway. I'm assuming that it's the same on the computer.
Nothing's the same on the phone and the computer.
Right.
Same thing with YouTube Studio. It's like, come
Yes, because
on.
like last week I was gonna show y'all the little dancing guy, and he wasn't there. Chris K said Michael Crichton wrote Jurassic stuff.
That's probably where I heard that name.
And Trish says, thanks for reminding me. I only have a phone. Yep, that's how I do it because it's just because like especially if I'm watching somebody's live while I'm working on a project, and I need to go check like the next round if I'm getting it off of a tutorial or so I may have to like pause, go out, go watch that, come back in. And if I go to my history, it just has the tutorial and the thing side by side. Or if I'm editing a video and I need to listen to what I'm doing right quick and then come back in, it just makes it easier to find it. It does. Yeah, I know I got like all these whips going, but then I'm like, ooh, I want to start another project. I'm not gonna, but I wanna.
I
I
have to.
actually need to make some more stuff for spa sets.
I saw this yarn. I had to get it. It was so pretty.
It is pretty.
And when I
What?
said,
Show us the ball band. What kind is it? What is it? Oh yeah, mandala bonus bundle.
and it has
1,100 yards. Woo! Almost 1,200. Is it
and
3-way?
and that's the color.
Meowth.
Yeah, it's a 3-way. Does it say what hook to use? I gotta zoom in and see.
H.
Oh, I'm using the right hook, or with the suggested hook. The
So
suggested hook.
is it just? Does it say anything else besides mandala cake bonus?
No, it just says mandala
Oh, it's the mandala bonus bundle. Okay.
bonus bundle.
Let's see here, Miss Trish. What am I making? This is my temperature blanket. So every day I'm changing off the color based on the temp. I'm doing the lemon peel stitch. So whatever the temperature is for the day, I'm doing half a row. I'll hold it up here in just a minute. I'll like turn the camera. And so that's what I'm doing. Trish says I woke up at 6 a.m. and see all the new videos from the Northern Hemisphere, and I'll watch. And so there's a little, so they're saved in my history, and then I'll watch them later during the day, or they disappear. Yep. What, Nancy?
It came in this plastic bag.
Oh, where did you find it at?
Walmart.
Oh, I'll have to see if mine have any other bonus bundles. That's pretty.
I
So
saw
you
it once a few weeks ago. I'm like, nah, I don't need it. But it was a different colorway.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw it, I regretted not buying it last time. I'm gonna get it. And like I said, it was the last one they had. It
And
was
y'all, I know
nice.
this color on my screen is looking like a blue, like a royal blue or a navy, but it's called grape and it's purple. Purple, purple, purple.
Okay, what am I?
Purple. And then my mom said it's beautiful
Okay.
with a combination of all the colors. I know it's turning out really pretty. I think I did pretty good with my color choices. And Mother Nature is making it super colorful and having me do lots of color changes.
Yep.
Except for this one. I had the same color all the way across. And Chris K said, what is Jurassic World or Jurassic Park? She's giving her answer for the Jeopardy. Who is Jill?
I've only seen one, so I don't remember the attractions eating people. Or they mean the dinosaurs were the attractions.
Ding, 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 ding. Give you a little hint.
Okay.
Like
it's been a while since I watched it, so.
Kind of like a zoo. Oh, we got a joyful raid. Hey, Jen Reeves. Welcome in to all my raiders. So let me go back over here. Karen said theirs had it today. It's get it while they have it. Oh, so it goes quick, huh? So let me go over here, and this is, let's see, let's do this one. Thank you, Miss Cynthia, for the raiders, and also to Nancy for sending her people over. Here you go. And the little dancing crochet guy was supposed to be the welcome in, and he was gonna be dancing, but so I'll work on that for next time.
That'd be cool.
Trying to get some little videos going. Okay, so when I get to the end of this row, I'm not gonna fasten off my purple.
Hey, Sandra.
Hey, Sandra. Welcome in. Because I don't know what my my temp high is gonna be today, so it may still be purple. So well, I got that one tight. So I'm gonna just put my little stitch marker in, and then that way, if I may not have to change out colors. And Trish says, I see Joann's is closed in all stores. I know. So sad. I hate it for the workers. I mean, I hate it for us losing a craft store, but I really hate it for the people that work there.
Yeah, in 80 years.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So here we go. All right, y'all. Let me show you this, and then y'all, we got somebody in the basement. So here's what it's looking like. So we're almost done with February. But here's the colors for January.
I'm loving it.
So I'm doing half a day. I'm doing half of a row for each day because I didn't want it to be 8 feet long. It's already going to be, I just wanted it to be a throw size. So it's about arm width, wingspan. But let me turn it this way so that tail is not hanging out. And y'all have done good. The only reason that one had a tail is because I was able to carry this yarn from another day. And so, no, not that one. The blue one I carried up. And so I didn't snip it and do that knot. So I do have that tail to weave in. But isn't it? It's really bright and colorful.
It is.
And then where's gray? Right here, this gray was the separation between January and February. So, but even did January have any purple? No. January didn't have purple, so we didn't have any 70-degree days in January, but we did have them in.
Doggy Life is new here.
Welcome, Doggy Life.
I've seen them in other chats before.
All right, y'all. So temperature blankets are caught up until today. I'll have to check my. I'll have to check out my highs tomorrow for today. So this one's got a couple of purples, and so now let me get our basement person up out of the basement and welcome in. And I did have some snacks down there for them, so I mean they're not starving or nothing.
Did it have a blanket?
She does have a blanket. Welcome, Miss Granny D.
Hey,
Look, you
sweetheart.
Hi.
Let's snuggle in.
Yeah, it's been warm here, but I got a little chilly. I had turned my heat off. I just turned it back on.
I'm telling you, I turned mine down because it was warm here, but I turned it down
I
because
have to change
for
my
January and
glasses because I
February,
can't see y'all.
we've had these little
I'm
single
so glad
digit
when I
days.
went to the eye doctor, I had him get me some computer glasses.
That's what
It's
Nancy
like
was doing. I
reading
gotta get me
glasses,
some
but
too.
it's to be at the distance I need
Yeah.
it to be at. It makes a world of difference, girl.
I'm gonna have to get something different too for mine.
Because
Said, that's all I
these
can have. Thank
are
you.
great for reading and doing my work right here, but for reading,
Well, I have trifocals where I have the bottom for reading close, the centers for reading the computer, and the top for reading
wow.
far.
Well, I didn't
But
think of that. Lord, I
I don't
probably
have
couldn't
those
walk
now.
with those. I'd be high stepping.
Yeah, for me, they were easy to get used to, but they don't work anymore, so I'm not using them.
The lady with the red nails, Izzy, is Nancy.
Nancy. Yes.
Little Treasures by Nancy. Izzy is Doggy Life.
Oh, easy. Okay.
Or Doggy Life is Izzy. Whichever.
I may have seen Doggy Life. Might have been over at Cynthia's earlier.
Gets around.
Okay. All right. So there is my temperature blanket. My notebook is all caught up.
That's me.
Okay. I think
Yep.
instead of, I don't even remember what hook I was using, y'all, for that basket. Here's my cross stitch one. Like I said, I'm way behind.
Oh, that's cute. That's gonna be
I'm
cute.
behind. I gotta do all of these, and then I gotta go. Well, March is hiding behind here, so then I gotta go to right here.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
a lot of
behind.
filling in.
Okay. Yeah, but this one I'm doing highs and lows. But it's also colorful. But when it's
That's
done,
cool.
I'm gonna frame it. It's gonna be an 8x10, and I'm
I'm
gonna
working
mat
on
it
a
and frame
bag.
it. That's what I'm
So,
getting ready to do. I think. I decided. I changed my mind. I'm gonna work on my big old bag that needs to be filled.
yep.
See if I
Here's
can get
my
to it without
purple
knocking
one.
everything over.
And
Oh, that's pretty.
I was making them anyway, but then I got invited to go to meet up with the Twisted Fiber friends as their
Mm-hmm.
guests. And guess where? Sevierville. They want to go to that little. I just
Mm-hmm.
pray because of everything that's going on in the world
Mm-hmm.
that the yarn shops can stay open.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Doggy Love said, Pam, is that your name? It is. I am Pam with BeeCreative Crafts, so welcome.
Are y'all going to be going this summer? Are you in summer?
I don't know. I don't know. Doggy
Yeah.
Life Izzy says, were you at Cynthia Joyful Creations? I know I saw
Me?
you in chat somewhere,
Oh,
and I may have seen you in
I,
chat at Granny D's.
I saw her
yes.
in Granny D's.
She's
That maybe
most always at mine. Uh-huh. And
All
I'm
right, y'all.
glad.
Sorry for the crinkling. I'm knocking
I just
stuff
go
over.
chat all the time.
Here's my bag. Okay, let's see here.
How does Granny says? I'm sitting in the bougie squirrel's nest.
Squirrel nest.
Yes.
So
We
here's
got the
my.
bougie squirrel nest. It's fine.
I don't even remember. We're just gonna grab a hook and just say that's what we're doing, because you know what? It's okay. It was probably a K, because that's what I like to use. But y'all want to see how big this thing is?
Sure. Oh wow, that's your bag.
Yeah, it's huge. It's gonna be a basket. It's ginormous.
Well, I had one that was
I mean, it's gonna
probably
shrink,
got
but it's
that big. My
ginormous.
first one, and it really.
Oh.
I used a Peyton's Classic. Wow, that's a base now. That's a base.
Yep. So this is I'm using Hobby Lobby's I Love This Wool.
Which they have no more, I think.
And that mine
Do we
only had
still
like
have
two or
it?
three or four colors. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Doggy said, to be honest, I don't know. What channel? Well, it was
That
just at Cynthia's
Dayton's
Joyful
really
Creation.
does felt well. Hey,
Do what it
Jen.
does.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm using all kinds. I'm using ice. I'm using Friends wool from Hobby.
whoop.
And just whatever. Some things I have no idea what they are. I just know they're wool.
I was probably using this hook, so I'm gonna switch off to this one because that would be my guess. Um, Jen said no, Izzy wasn't at Cynthia's. Then it must have been in Granny D's chat. Is where I've been seeing you then.
Yeah, probably was.
I betcha. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch off and work on this for a bit. Because it needs to get done, and then I'm gonna felt it
You don't look like you're too
eventually.
far from being done.
But I just wanted to make a big old basket, so that's what it's gonna be. A big old basket.
The felted stuff makes great baskets.
So I'm gonna switch my camera back around. Yes. Jen, will you please drop Miss Cynthia's channel or any of my other mods? Or if Cynthia is lurking, she can drop it by typing B something. BEE thankful. BEE thankful. Oh, what did I just do? Go back. What did I hit? There we go.
Only
Okay,
thing
y'all.
about how do you do your handles? I do mine like this.
So
they
and then just go back around.
Bag. I just think they're stronger like that. So it's like this.
Yeah, that's how I do it. And then I just keep going around and that's how I do it.
I just think I like them better like that. Then you ain't got to sew anything on.
Thank you, Jen.
But you got to be careful that you don't twist it when you're first starting.
Yes. And I think with one of them that I was gonna you were talking about so I've got some more of that Chloe. I'm gonna make another little thing, and what I'm thinking about doing with it is putting some of them little D clips on it, the D whatever they're called. They look like a D. So then I can put those in and then felt it, and then that way when it's done, then I can just clip a crossbody strap on it.
Yeah, D-ring, yeah. Nancy said it.
That's the word.
Yep.
Jen says, I went to get that link and it kicked me out. I'm sorry I kicked you out.
Honey pie. Chris.
I don't know what I was going to say just a second ago. Oh, yeah, I know what I was going to say. All right, because it's right there on the screen. All right, y'all. So, Jeopardy answer is fictional amusement parks. And I know I'm saying it wrong, but Le Gigante was to be a 3-star restaurant at this Crichton theme park before the attractions began eating people. And the answer, or the question is, what is Jurassic Park? Yes, the attractions were the dinosaurs, and the dinosaurs started eating people, kind of like a zoo.
Okay, I was thinking like Ferris wheel and stuff like that, the merry-go-round. I was thinking those type of attractions. Like, I don't remember any movie that had those come to life. So okay, but I saw Jurassic Park when it first came out, and that was one time that I saw it. So I didn't remember it at all. I remember the Crichton. I mean, that name sounds familiar.
I could not have told you the name of the restaurant or anything. I still couldn't tell you the name of the restaurant. I don't even know if I'm saying it right because I don't remember how they said it. But yeah. All right. So let's turn. Whew, that's gonna be right up underneath that camera. So the last time I was working on this, I started doing half doubles, and then I realized, oh wait, I was doing this in double crochet. So then I just switched it back.
I do that all the time. I'll mix up double crochet and half. Usually you can't tell it, especially if you're gonna felt it.
Exactly. That's what I said, because it don't matter, because it's gonna get felted, and it's not gonna matter. Okay. And I could probably
go back big enough for that, Pam?
Do what?
Is your washer big enough for that?
Maybe. Should be.
If not, she can take it to the. I had a humongous one of the first things I ever made. It was out of number 6 or 7. The yarn was huge. It was a knit crate yarn, and which was really weird with them. But yeah, I had to use I tried to use my machine, almost tore it up, and then I took it to the what do you call it? Not dry
Laundromat.
cleaners, laundromat.
Laundromat.
Yeah, yeah. It still didn't felt near as good as I thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
Were you the one that said Chloe Phelps?
Yes, it does. And I should have took a picture. I may have a picture. Yeah, I made like a little purse, just a little. Oh, you can't. I may have turned my camera. I made a little purse about yay big, yay wide. You know, just big enough to slide a cell phone in. You know, so like if you want to hold it over your wrist or something. And baby girl saw it, so baby girl got it.
Wool, isn't it? But what's the rest of it? Viscose?
No, it's 100%. This one is the I love this. Oh, you talking about Chloe? Yeah, it is. It's well, I got one right there. Hold on, I'll grab it.
I'm thinking 70 wool and can't remember if it's polyamide or viscose.
I'll grab it. Let's see here. And Izzy said a park with dinos. Yes, it was. It was a Jurassic Park was a movie about dinosaurs. And they like genetically brought them back. What have I done here? And they turn. Chris says, Nancy, that idea is more along the lines of something wicked this way comes tunnel of love. What? Huh?
I remember that. Is that a Stephen King?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes. The theme park that comes alive. I know what she's talking about now. Yes. There is a movie like that, Nancy.
Okay.
I didn't know that was a theme park.
And yeah. Or that one, what's the one with the big truck with the big clown face on it? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of it.
See, with the Jurassic Park one, though, I just didn't even think about it. I just was like, okay, that's my answer, and I flipped the page, and it was right, and I was like, woohoo! Because if I had sat there thinking about it, I could have probably tried to come up with several more answers.
Jen will be right back.
Let's take a look, see what Miss Chloe is here. Oh, I hate that they took it away because it's so pretty.
I know, and I probably got a lot of colors. That's a pretty one. What is that? A bunch of something bunch.
Let's see what we are here. Come on, focus in. There we go. Okay, this one here. Yep, pick of the bunch. Look at
pick of the bunch. I know I had bunch in it somewhere. And I've got the one that's denim and pink sand or something like that. I have several. But
I do too. There's some more over there. This one was just handy. I don't know what that is.
So it's 70 wool and.
Let's see what it is here. Y'all, Tiny just used his litter box. Just like coming up my nose. Yeah.
Ew.
Well, it's hiding in here. Let's turn
I
you.
hate them trying to find the information under out of donuts.
Yeah. Focus in here. It's not going to focus. I turned you back on. Come on. Didn't I turn you back on?
There you go.
There you go.
Now I turned it back on. Okay.
Is it?
70% wool, 30% viscose.
Oh, it's viscose.
It's a 4-way.
The viscose is what, plant-based?
I think so.
This is just enough wool to
270 yards. It doesn't shrink as much, but it felt really nice. And you can still kind of see a little bit of the stitch definition. Like, I mean, you can see this, but it felt really.
I like that colorway.
I do too.
Yeah, that That's
it was
probably
on
my
clearance.
favorite.
I paid $1.99.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good deal. Let's see. Karen said, I have that. I did a scarf. I also had the brown. I don't know what all colors I have. I just happened to see this one laying up there.
I don't either. I have a bunch of them way up on my
And it's actually
top up
pretty
there.
soft. I mean,
Yeah.
that. Oh, man, Tiny. Good gravy, dude. Whew. Jeez.
What'd that animal eat?
That's what I'm saying. Golly. And it ain't even in this room, y'all. It's in the next room over. I guess it just.
Go get your air freshener.
Telling you. Whew. Oh, we were talking about like why I turned my heat down. No, my electric bill was ridiculous.
Mine was $327.
Girlfriend,
Just
same.
me in this little tiny trailer, and I don't cook.
Well, that's like I
Don't
don't
wash
either.
all that much.
Me either. Mine was it was. I think last month was like 340. I think, and then I thought, okay, well that was we had some single digit days.
250 something, which is
And then
usually in the 200s, but usually
that's hours in the summer when we have the AC running all day and all week.
But
Okay,
trailers aren't insulated.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
But I got
Aren't
another.
insulated that well, and I get that. But dang, $327, my teeth about fell out.
Yes, 2 months worth I had that. I had it in January, and then I just got the one for February. It's also over $300. I was like, what in the heck? I was like, sorry, girl. So
My brother's was over 500.
Jeez, man.
And his house is just like, it's an old house, but it's it's well insulated. It's just a small little bungalow house. But
so y'all,
it feels like a darn rest home in his house. I said, good God, why don't you turn the heat down? I have it on 68 in here. And if I get really cold, I'll bump it up to 69, 70's the absolute tops. And then I only leave it on that a little bit. So usually it's 68.
Hey, Miss Rachel, Thrifty Crocheter.
Welcome in. I'll turn our names on.
Hey,
so
Claire.
See, Karen said, well,
gas, yours was almost 300. Ow.
Is it really? Is next weekend already the time change?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, wow. I got here quick.
March is Saturday, March 1.
Yep.
Starts my birthday month.
Woohoo! What day is your birthday?
Not till the 21st, but hey, I celebrate the whole month.
I'll have to share out my video again.
Double sixes. And I'm not getting any older. We're going to stop right there.
That sounds good. Rachel said, yep, time change is March 9th, which is my birthday. Karen says March 8th.
Oh,
maybe
so that's
8th into the 9th.
Next weekend then.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's Sunday.
That's
my mom said, yeah,
I don't like this time.
Yeah. My mom said they supplemented their heat pump with the wood heat, so their electric bill was $232. That's still a lot, though, when you got wood heat to go along with it. But,
I mean, I use my air fryer. I wouldn't think that would draw a lot of electricity. My microwave a tiny bit.
I think it was just the heat because it was just so cold for so many days, but
hey, Miss
they're like, and they said to switch it to do it to use your auxiliary heat or whatever. But darn, it just plus I thought last month was high because my unit wasn't ever shutting off. Like even when I turned it off in the house, it was still running outside. So I didn't know how long that had been running. How long it had been like that because it had been so cold.
Check it.
Yeah, and he came and he fixed it. So, but then so I thought, okay, well it's got it's fixed, but so my heat the price will go back. Yeah, no.
Somebody asked me if I had called the power company and asked them to check my meter. I said, no, I just figured it's because it was so cold, but
Yeah,
it ain't
that's what I
never
figured. Plus,
been that high. Good
well, mine
gravy.
hadn't either, and I mean, plus we also had a little price hike, but still, I was like, good grief.
Hey, Miss Jeannie Proverbs.
Hey, Jeannie, welcome
I ain't
in.
seen her in forever. Hey.
And Rachel said her grandma will be 100 on the 10th. Oh, that is awesome. Well, happy 100.
My mom will be
Neato.
75 on the 7th.
My mama's birthday
Happy
is the 14th.
birthday.
I'll let her tell how old she's going to be if she so desires, but if not, her birthday is March 14th.
I think my
A bunch of
cousin's
March
is the
babies.
14th.
Mhm. Yep.
Diane says I have all electric in my house. My heating bill was $350.
Diane, that's about what mine was. Not me. Yeah. I was like, what the what?
Hey, Diane. Yeah, I'm just in this little single wide. I mean, it's a little bit wider. It's like 14 instead of 12, but it's only like 65 long, and I shut off the back bedroom. I mean,
Yeah,
the
that
heat
seems
still
high for just.
goes in there, but I have the vents shut. It always has stayed colder in that room for some reason.
Mhm.
Your mom says I'll be 74 on the 14th.
Yep.
So she's a year younger than my mom.
We were trying to figure that out. Nancy and I was last weekend. I did good. I got it right.
Yes, you did.
Yay me. I have to count up how old my own self is. So,
My brother turned 70 back in September, so that hurt my feelings. Like for my brother to be 70. Oh, Lord. And I'm just 4.5 years behind him.
Jay's going to be 20 in June.
Ooh.
Can you believe that?
Who?
My
Her
son.
son.
Oh,
Going to be 20 in June. I can't believe it.
my baby will be 34.
You know how Facebook shows you history from years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It showed me his sonogram
Oh, wow.
from
That's
20
way
years
back.
ago. Oh
Wow.
my goodness!
Wow, wow, wow.
This big old thing outside of me, what used to be inside me.
My mom says she is proud of turning 74 because the alternative to not turn 74 is not good. That is true.
Well, actually, it's probably so good. We just don't know.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because she's saying, the alternative would be unalive.
Yep. But you'd be dancing this gold streak.
Hmm.
Can you imagine the yarn in heaven?
Woo!
Chris says her son.
Probably
Did
look
you read
like
that
our
one?
rooms, Granny D.
Did you
Huh?
read that one already?
I said it'll probably look like our rooms. I was getting ready to. We talking about Chris's the
No,
40
it's
on the
going to be
3rd.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's going to be so organized and beautiful. And the yarn's going to be like spun gold.
Yep, you just walk in and you'll be like, I want to use this one, and you reach out your hand and it's the perfect one.
Yep. You
Well,
know there's
happy
got to
birthday,
be knitting and
Christy.
crocheting and
My yarn
animals and
got
the
a
whole thing, or it
little
just
knotty
wouldn't be
here.
heaven.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little knotty here somewhere. The little mini yarn bar
Yeah.
got a little knotty right now. So I'm
Welcome
trying to
back,
get.
Jean.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. See, right there's a knot right there. So I
Hey,
need to see
Diane.
where I can pull it or not pull it
Diane.
to loosen it up.
See you, Diane. Sorry, honey.
and it's hard to see when you can't see.
Yeah.
So what is everybody doing this weekend? I'm gonna be looking for a piece of mail that the bank said they sent me. I went to pick up something yesterday and I tapped my debit card and it said decline and I was like, don't think so. So she's gonna try again. I said sure. So I tapped it again. She's like, nope, it says declined. And I'm like, what the? Okay. So I had other ways to pay, but still. So as soon as I got
It's
in the
such
car, I
a pain when
opened
something
my app,
happens.
and I'm like, okay, there's. I mean, I was only trying to spend like $3, $4, and I'm like, okay. So I look and I say, nope, there's money there. So I called the bank when I got back to work, and they're like, oh yeah, you should have gotten a letter. Um, your card was involved in a breach at a merchant. So anybody that purchased stuff from that merchant during these
Oh,
dates, you know, we issued y'all a new card, and so your old
that
card was
road.
active until the new card arrived. And then when your new card arrived, we deactivated the old card, and I'm like, I haven't gotten a new card. So
And
It should have
then
been.
you got to
It should have been
remember
deactivated.
who
yeah.
all you were paying if you pay bills using your card and stuff.
Yep, and so I've already started getting emails saying the card on file needs to be updated. So I'm gonna look tomorrow just to make 100% sure, because I was like, well, I did get an envelope in the mail within the last week that had a card in it, but I thought it was like a card that was getting ready to expire. I
Hmm.
said, but let me double check. Maybe I just thought it was, but no, it was. It was a card that was getting ready to expire. It was not the one from them. So, but I'm just gonna double check all the places that I stashed my mail, which I've already looked once. But I'm gonna look again before I call them and be like, send me another card. Tell me
I
what the last four
know.
digits of that one is in case it shows up. So, but
It's a
and
pain, man.
Karen wants to know, Nancy, are you gonna make that blanket square or rectangle?
Square
I think I
or
goofed on
squarish
my handle.
or squarish, depending on how my stitches are.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't count out of styball, but that's close enough, ain't it?
I think so, especially once it felts down. Yeah.
One kind of hangs down further than the other, so I didn't count exactly right. I can't
Well,
walk and chew gum.
when you go back around, um, instead of working into the chain, work around the
Hmm.
chain, and then you can do like, say you did 20, you probably did more than 20, but just say you did 20, just do 20 whatever stitches into the chain, and then if the other and on both sides, and then that'll even it out because it's gonna felt it and shrink it up anyway.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's just off by a little bit.
Yeah, this little sucker is gonna be big. Like I could get in this one. Like when you were getting in that one bag, I could. This basket's gonna be huge when it's
Yeah,
done.
that one that I
For a real
made that I took to the ended up
laundromat, yeah,
taking to the
laundromat.
laundromat. It just never did shrink as
And,
it felted, but it didn't shrink as much as I needed it to.
mhm.
But
Well, this
that's
one,
okay
this
because
one,
it's filled up with some big old fat yarns. I just
this
use
yarn
it
right
like a
here felt
basket
too.
because
It
it's
shrinks a lot.
heavy. Because the yarn's so big that it's
Oh,
heavy all by
yeah,
itself.
yep.
So you wouldn't want to use it as a bag. It needs to just have a stationary place.
Well, so that's why I'm making this one so big. I was just making it big to make it be just a basket, and I was gonna
Hmm.
put, blankets or something in it. I don't know. I'll find something. Whoop, sorry, smacking my camera with the hook.
Good for yarn
Um,
storage if you need it. You just have to dig through it when you want something. I got my biggest, fattest yarns in there.
and you were saying about having to go to the laundromat. I'm sorry if that blanket I sent you has to go to the laundromat. It's
I've
a
not
little on
ever
the big.
washed it yet.
That's okay. I don't wash my blankets very often.
It hadn't gotten dirty, and you know what I do? A lot of it when I feel like it needs it, I'll just put it out on the deck and let it sun.
Hmm. Yep,
Probably.
it
But if
works.
it
That's
needs
the
it,
best. I mean,
it's not a big deal to take it to the
Yeah.
laundromat. It's
Let's see.
gorgeous.
Rachel said another reason I don't shop online, cards aren't as protected as we think. Well, the lady on the phone didn't tell me what merchant it was, but I kind of think it wasn't an online merchant. It was a local store. I think the way she worded it, that's what it made me think. Anyway, I could be wrong, but I'm gonna have them. If I can't find, if I don't, if it's not in there tomorrow, I'm gonna have to go in. I'll go into the bank and be like, give me a copy of the letter so I know what merchant it was specifically. And then, yeah,
I use my PayPal with everything, and a
You
couple
know, I
times
do too. Yeah.
that I've gotten weird charges on it. They've been
hmm
able to reverse it.
yeah. See,
I
I
And if
don't.
love
that's
That's
PayPal, and I also have a LifeLock.
and
mm-hmm.
if they do reverse the charge, they send out a new card just in case
hmm
like they
That
try
made
to
me.
do it
Y'all
again.
just said that about those. That means I'll have to go in and change. Well, no, it's not attached to my card though. It's just attached to my bank statement or my bank account. I don't think I'll have to do
Yeah,
that.
mine's that way because
But
and that's better so that when because you get a new card every
mhm.
so many years.
Yeah. Which the only thing that so
Ads.
far that has contacted me is Hulu, and I'm like, well, I can switch it to a different card anyway that like earns reward points or something. But
Out of
I mean, it
ads.
just been drafted out of my bank statement. I thought it was on my bank statement, but I guess I had it on my card. Let's see, Karen said she made a toy basket for her grandson, and they sent her a picture, and he was in it uh, with dad holding him, but the handles. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh yeah, they love to get in stuff like that.
Karen said you can look up on your account online. She's done that for online order with Etsy that I never placed. Well, see, my account hadn't been. They didn't take anything out of it, but I had used it at a merchant where they had whatever happened, and so people had access to all the cards that were used during a certain time span. So they just sent everybody new cards to so that potentially did
Just
not
in
get,
case.
yeah, as a prevent, as a
Precaution.
prevention. To protect your money.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather them freeze my card than for somebody to keep on using it.
yeah. So rather than freeze it, they let everybody's cards keep working until the new card arrived. But I mean, which I had seen somebody talking about it, but I assumed that I don't remember actually getting that letter. Which I mean, I could have, but it did. It was one of those your card may or may not have been blah blah, and if it was um affected, you will receive a new card kind of thing. And I didn't get a new card, so I hadn't thought anything else about it. But I would have thought at
Mhm.
least they would have waited to deactivate the old one till you activated the new one.
Yeah.
But nope, because I used it day before yesterday, and then yesterday I couldn't use it. So,
Like, give me my money.
so I thought maybe it would have been, I don't know, but so I'll have to look again. But so far, I'm thinking it's not in this house, but it's possible. I'm gonna look again before I tell them to send me another
Is
one.
it me or is this two different colors here already?
It's two different colors already. Looks like it anyway. Looks like it's going darker, and it
Yeah.
looks
Yep.
like the way it looks like it did it at a perfect spot. Like,
Uh-huh.
Right through here.
yep.
Yep. It's great.
Yeah, I need to stand up and stretch for a second.
Okay. I made I made one of these baskets already. It wasn't quite this big, and gave it to the grandbaby. It's the same day I gave Ellie that little purse. I gave her mama the basket, and I had it at a craft show and had stuff in it. So
Cool, cool.
Karen said, "Wow, right now there's an issue at a post that Joanne's and it's fake, so people need to be careful. Oh, okay. Karen said, yep, she got a letter, then another letter with the new card. Well, I'll look and see.
Got a letter. We just got a letter.
We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
You sound just like him.
I started to tell you that I finished my thought on the bags. I started making I was just making bags. But then
go
when
ahead.
they invited me to go to the thing, I thought I'd give all the girls a bag and put a little something of the yarny kind in there.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah.
Because they're paying my way, and we're having a cabin for a week in Sevierville.
That'll be nice. Yeah, I told Daniel I was just gonna crash their party.
Yeah. I bet you they wouldn't even mind.
Which I don't know all of them that are going. I mean,
it's Froggy. You know Froggy.
Yeah, Froggy and Maureen.
And their husbands. I've never met either one of them. And Amy, I don't really know Amy too well. And I believe her sister. Sherry, I think. Daniel and Ash. I think Ash.
I don't think so.
Really?
I think just Daniel. Unless something has changed, it's just Daniel.
Okay. Well, it was kind of iffy, but
yeah. Like I said, and it could it could have it there. You know, that may have changed. I'll have to, maybe. Well, good night, Mom. Have a good night.
Night, Ma.
Good night, Mama.
Yeah, this basket should have been done a long time ago. I was working on it, and I threw my lives in that corner over there.
And
that's been over a year ago.
Now.
So.
Karen says she's on row 50 of her stained glass.
Yay! Awesome.
Yay.
That's on my list this year too, the stained glass. I have my yarn. But that one has to be where I can sit and make sure that I'm doing it right.
Who does that pattern?
Once you get the once you get the hang of it, once you figure it out, it's super easy. It just looks harder than it is.
Is it a mosaic or what?
Well, it's kind of mosaic-y. It's
the happily stain that Pam had on her chair.
It's the millstone stitch. So, but it does kind of look mosaic-y. I've carried the yarn up the side. I work with two skeins at the same time. Just carry the yarn up the side, because with the millstone, normally you have to cut at the end of each row, and I ain't all about that. That's too many tails. Way too many tails to weave in. So Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie, welcome in.
And she's on row 20 of her Sweet Marshmallow Kiss by Jax.
Hey, there's a name I don't know. Hill X.
Well, hey, welcome in.
Hello.
Welcome in. Everybody's joining us. I am up here in the corner. Ooh, I'm Pam with BeeCreative Crafts, and joining me tonight, I've got Miss Nancy with Little Treasures by Nancy, and right there is Miss Granny D.
Come see me tomorrow at 5. 5 Eastern. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5. Saturday and Sunday at 3.
Karen says she goes back and forth in row 30, and she's in row 30 of the sedge.
Awesome.
We
I
good.
I do too. I like to work on different things. Helix says, "How are we?" I am doing pretty good.
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. Working on some with some new yarn that I just picked up today.
What is it? What is it?
It's a mandala bonus bundle,
Ooh, I have a couple of those.
and it's the Meowth.
Oh, that's my favorite. I got two of those. I didn't mean to get two, but I got two.
They only had one.
I'm gonna have to
So,
check my store and see if they've got those. They probably do. Which I just found the gradient one or the ombre one not long ago, sitting on the bottom shelf of one of ours. It caught my eye, and oh, it
I
was begging
love,
me to take it home. I didn't, but man, it was pretty.
I
I
love the
wanted to get
meow. I know
those
most of them are pretty.
the big giant cakes of the blanket yarn that Walmart had for a while for 25
Yeah,
bucks. I wanted to get one of those, but they're all gone.
My
I
meowth is
didn't.
actually right here at my leg. One of them.
I wasn't tempted by the blanket ones, but those other ones, the 3 and 4 weight ones, those are what tempts me. And let's see
Well,
here. Karen
I
said,
wanted to buy the blanket so I can make more cows.
yeah. Let's
I
see.
think I'm
Karen
gonna
said
make a
2 of those
poncho
are
out of
going to
my
be for
meow.
bought. I use the blanket yarn for baby girl and little man's blankets because that's what she picked out. So that's so that's what I made for a pallet for them to use sit on the floor with. But
Well, that'll be nice and squishy.
mhm. Let's see. So I read that. Karen said 2 are going to be for Boggy, and Bonnie says she cannot call Dee Granny because she is 4 years older than me. Well, she ain't old enough. She's not older enough. Older enough. She's not.
You can call
She's
me
not old
cuz. You
enough
can
for
call
me
me
to call her
sister.
granny.
You can call me granny. It don't matter.
You're not old enough to be my granny. Well, we are in the South, so just kidding. I'm
We
just
are.
kidding.
I'll
Let's see,
be
Cousin
Chris.
granny.
I'll be
Let's see, Chris.
56 in July.
Older sister, cousin, or sis works. Yeah. All right, let's see. Chris has a question. Has anyone ever found a plant yarn that will felt?
Nope.
Hmm. No,
I
I
think it's got to
don't
be
know of
animal pretty
any.
much.
Yeah. The animal fiber is the only one that I know
Alpaca.
of. Yeah.
Alpaca's usually not. It's kind of hypoallergenic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Most people aren't allergic, or doesn't bother folks so much.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done any felted
That's the
projects.
problem, and I believe that people have told me it felts.
Mm-hmm. Y'all, I didn't even tell y'all what hook I'm using. If anybody's interested, it's a K hook. This is my Hobby Lobby hook. This was my go-to hooks. I have 2 sets of all these, I think. That
I
one?
don't usually
Yep.
use these, but
Yep.
look,
These are
where's
I
the
used to use.
flame? This is an eye.
I
Yep,
have
and
one of
they're
those.
so and the thing with these is you can tell the color. The hook get all. They're different colors for the size. So if you have a blue one, it's a K. If you have that minty color one, like Granny D had, it's a I.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a yellow one like this, it's a 7 millimeter. It's a 7. Like this right
Okay.
here, I can read that. That white on that yellow. Mm-mm.
I had one.
But it
may
has
not be
7 on one side normally, or well, 7 millimeter don't have a letter, but like this one says size K on this side. Focus in.
It
I'm making
does
sure.
unfurls G plus.
Yeah, I've got one of those. But on one side it's got the letter, and then whoop, on the other side it's got the millimeter. So it's a 6.5 milli size K. So
It's not in my tray
Onyx
here.
says, "Hey, I'm lost with the letters." Yep, it's a 6.5 milli, but it has both on it. So I do like how they do that. They put both, reflected on it. And they're very inexpensive. They're less than $5 a hook. I think they're even less than $3 a hook. I think it's like two.
Yeah,
This one?
they're very.
Yes, that's a red one. So what is that? H?
Girl,
Look,
I
we
can't
got
see.
one.
What would it be on?
It's at the very end,
It's
Nancy. Down
at
here in this
the.
little oval. Right there. Yep.
It's hard to see, kind of for
5
me.
millimeter.
So an 8.
8.
I could have used this today too.
Yep. Let's see. Chris says, has anyone ever found a cotton only subscription service? Yes, there was one that I saw the other day, but I don't remember
Really?
who it was.
No one.
Yarn. I don't know. I clicked on one on my web on Facebook, and so they've been showing me all kinds of subscription services. So now I don't remember. Bonnie said, I just know that J is 6 because it's Bod's favorite. Yep. And J is what I learned. I mean, that was my first hook was a J. It was a metal
I used to use
boy hook.
eyes a lot with the 4-weight.
And it was blue. I still have it somewhere.
I made my first hook that I learned how into a bracelet.
That's
It's a
cool.
F boy hook.
I found my craft bag from when I was a kid. My first that my mom after she taught me how to crochet. I had a craft bag. It had my knitting needles and my crochet hooks and yarn and projects in it. I need to get it out. There ain't no telling what kind of projects are still in there.
Yeah, that could be a little video.
Let's see. Bonnie said blue is the best. Is Jen Reeves still in here? She will agree with you. And Sunita. They like the blue. Y'all will be happy to know it no longer smells like poop in here.
Yeah.
Honey just came walking back in here. I guess he's like, whoo, it stinks in here. He had to go walk away. He's back.
Now, is that a
Jen,
dog or a cat?
There's a cat. There's a cat. Jen's still here. She said, my bonbon. Bonnie says she got rid of all hooks that she doesn't use, and she got her dots, the Colgate, and her 54-year-old hook toy. Yep, I've got them. Thrifty says I keep all my hooks. I got them all too. Now I do have one. I'll show you. Okay, so
I got so many brands and sizes,
look
like
at this
everybody.
one. This is the only one that did that. It's got like little chunks out of it.
Gosh.
It wasn't tiny.
That's
But it had
strange.
already started doing this here, and I could feel the little bump where it connects in.
Oh, yeah.
So, there's Sunita. She said, look, Sunita Pam called us out the bushes. That's our blue lovers.
Yeah.
But so it was already doing that. So I don't know if maybe a little critter was trying to gnaw on it. I don't know. But I mean, it was
Looks
already
like
doing
could
this
be.
for here, but like down here it was already. But you know, I had a backup.
That's good. I'd be
Oh,
chunking
Jen
that
said
other one.
she got 8 hero hooks from her Goodwill. Awesome. I have
Boy,
one hero hook that was
didn't
in my
they make
grandma's.
those? Where all did they make those? England?
Yeah, and I think they made them here too for a little while, maybe.
Is that all? England in here?
Yeah. Let me see if it's in my. I got all. I think there was a hero in there after I said that.
I've got a couple and just some that I got who knows where.
Okay.
They're kind of the smaller sizes.
Slide you back out the way. Okay, so these were my grandma's hooks.
Make yourself big.
Bonnie said she sent all hooks to Miss C, even the ones Sunita enabled her to buy a couple of years ago. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's in here. Some of them I've taken out because I used them, but this will give you an idea of what you could tell by what she used most because they look at
Tell
that.
about the wear and tear.
Now look at the size of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That hook.
This one. So this is a boy 6 made in the USA. Oh yeah, she had like a retractable magnet. It must be. I took it out.
This is what this is the H that I've been using, the Susan Bates with the bamboo handle.
Mhm. Hey,
It's
here's an
supposed,
8 Susan Bates.
it's supposed to be blue, like this
That's
one.
pretty too. Is that gold? That's pretty too, Nancy.
I've used the top one so much that the blue is gone.
Oh wow.
They
'Cause
have
that's my favorite.
what are the handles made out of? Wood?
This one's bamboo.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, that's pretty. This is like a rose gold color ish or a blush,
That's pretty.
but it's a Susan Bates. Let's see. Jen says you didn't keep anybody. So when I got the dots hooks, I love them, and that's all she uses. Anita enabled her to buy yarn too, and I
like
think another
dots,
set of hooks,
too.
blue ones. Sanita said the dots are up there with the Amore. I have not broke. I did not buy the dots.
I really like them.
There's another boy.
I
Oh my
like
gosh.
I like using the 2.5 dots on the on my the tiny amigurumis, but I have a set of dots too.
Look at
And
that tiny little tip.
And a friend got me a second set because I lost a hook, and she bought me the whole set to get the missing hook.
Well, you have to. Or can you buy them separately?
No, I was trying to see if anybody would sell me that one hook, but no one
Yeah.
had.
This says it's
The only
also a
thing about
US
that,
6.
when you need a replacement, then you're up the creek.
1.6 millimeter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Susan Bates. Tiny. She worked with threads.
My grandma did too.
Most of the time. Oh, look at that. There's another one. Look at that one. That was a pretty color too.
That's
It's
pretty.
not quite gold. It's more like a bronzy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Another boy. Then she had her little fat one and a stitch or a threader and this is a vegetable peeler from Tupperware.
I
And look at these.
recognize that.
Look at these two.
Is that
That's
wood?
like bone.
They're bone.
Oh,
Mhm.
those are nice.
They're both 6s. An emery board because you know you gotta have an emery board.
Yeah, you don't want your nails to snag on the yarn.
And then look at all these little teeny weenies.
Those are steel ones.
They're
Yeah.
all itty bitty.
Yep, the steel.
Yeah, let's see. But okay, so here's another 6. That one says it's a 1.8. Here's an 8, which says it's a 1.5 millimeter. A 10, which is a 1.3 millimeter. These are all boy. 1.3. But yeah, she mostly crocheted with thread. I mean, she made us all blankets and stuff that using larger. But her passion was the
Here's
little,
my
little
the
bitties.
stitch mark I'm going to use on mine right now.
She like making what, Pam?
So that way I know it's going to be an H when I go back to it.
That's what I need to do. She liked working with thread, and she made bedspreads and doilies and
I was thinking doily.
Yeah, that's what my grandma made. It was bread spreads with roses on them, the 3-dimensional roses.
Mhm.
I took pictures of it years ago and put it on my community tab of the because my parents still have it.
Good.
That is so tiny. This one is a 1.3 millimeter.
Wow.
Dang. And
That
it's a no,
is
it doesn't have anything on the back. Let's
wow.
see. Karen says doily hooks. Yep, she liked working with her threads. And Snita has 6 sets of dots. And I'm gonna. Ooh, Sunita says they are on Amazon now. Just saying. Are they really? I'll have to go check them out.
She has 6 sets of dots.
I can't
I can't help it.
I'm telling y'all, if I had known that Furls was going out of business, or not going out of business, but getting rid of the Odysseys, I would have tried to get a whole nother set of these. But by the time
I
realized they
got
were gone,
quite a few. I do.
mm-hmm.
Here's one
I
right
got
here.
enough, but if I lose one or break one,
here's a teal glittery.
There it is. I knew I had a hero. There it is.
There's your hero.
I need a hero. It's got a 0. What's that? A 0 and under, and it says hero in the middle. This one was made in Japan.
And it's a hero?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Focus in. Come on. Trust me, that says made in Japan.
I trust you.
And that side says hero.
I guess England, Japan, and the U.S.
But I was thinking that I was like, I'm pretty sure that there was a hero in here, at least one.
I found 2 kind of smaller ones. Who knows where they are now, but I was going to send them to Bod, but then she says she's got a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, well, I have none of them except these, so I'll just keep them.
So in here, she's got a bunch of boys, quite a few Susan Bates.
Is Hero like a boy or Susan?
Oh, let's see. Where did it go? More like a boy.
Okay.
Because we got, yeah. Come here, you. What size are you? You don't have a size on you. I just had another Susan Bates. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I just had you in my little hand. Here's one. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely like a boy.
Okay.
Because there's a Susan Bates with this little squishness. And then this blue one, come on, focus in now. The blue one is a boy.
Instead of a girl?
Yeah. And then there's the hero beside it.
Boy.
Bonnie says, Pam, you can't use those tiny hooks over 50, or you better get one of those magnifying lights that goes over your work. Just saying. Miss Bonnie, like this right here? That's what when I'm using some of my amigurumis, I've been using this guy right here. It's a lighted magnifier. That I use as a ring light too.
But my grandma, she didn't have a magnifier. She crocheted up until she was in her 80s, but she was also legal blind in one eye, and
she kind of did it by feel.
But she could. She didn't even have to look at it. She just she was fast.
God.
Yeah. But I prefer.
Karen said she has one made in Italy. I'm assuming it's a hero.
Cool.
Italia.
Okay, Nancy, if you want to show your hooks again, I'll make you big. All I was doing was looking to see if I dreamed having a hook in there, or a hero, but I didn't think so. I thought it was right.
You mean my Susan Bates whatchamacallit?
The hooks that you were just showing with the wood.
Yeah, I have a whole set of them, and some of them like my G, because I use those for my amigurumis. I will lose them, and I'll order a new one, and 2 days later the old one shows up. So I think I
That
have
sounds about
three.
right.
I have three of the
Running
G's.
out. I'm
The
running
smallest
out.
one I have is this one here, which is what is it?
Ruh-roh.
Hold on, let's see if you guys can see it.
Mm-mm.
Come on, focus.
No.
A C, 2.75.
Oh. Are you running out of yarn, Granny D?
Yes, I did.
Oh
That's the
no.
smallest one I have.
And I don't think I have another one of this color,
And
so I'm
the
gonna do
biggest one
something
I
funky.
have. Oh, that's
It's
not one. Hold
okay.
on. I
So
think
what is the brand of those, Nancy?
these are Susan Bates.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Karen says when she got to Brothers, we do Goodwill and yard sales, and I look for hooks. Ah, yep.
Let's see if we can focus this guy.
Oh yeah, I see.
There we go.
While you focus that one in, I'm gonna read Bonnie. She said her great aunt taught her to crochet when she was 7. Took plastic bags and made rugs. She crocheted till she was 85 and passed away, but she did it effortlessly. Oh, she
This is
said not plastic bags, but bread wrappers. Hey, Zach. Okay,
How about
it
that?
focused it in. What was it?
that was an L.
An L. Cool.
Uh-huh. The same thing happened with me too when I was working on
There
my
it goes.
blanket for Earl and myself. I had lost the J and ordered another one, so now I have two J's.
That's okay.
And then
Karen said she has some of those, Nancy, and she hates them. Oh, really? You don't like the wooden handled ones?
oh, I love them.
Hey, Zach.
And this is the H, the normal color, the blue, and this is you can tell there's a little faded blue in there. That's how much I use it because I use it to make hats and most of everything that's wearable. I use the H,
Oh, okay.
and then I think these two are G's.
Pamela, you
Karen
got to
said
work in the morning?
pen holder. I do not. But it is
And they
after
all
10.
have.
Yay!
I like the wood, the bamboo handle.
Those are pretty. Now I'm off on Fridays, thank goodness.
And I think I have because because of the thickness of this hand, because as the hook gets bigger, the bamboo gets bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Well, see,
I have the larger ones, but they don't fit in this tray that I have here. So they're in my crochet bag.
Nancy, do
See, that's
you work outside the home?
No, ma'am.
That's cool.
Uh,
I
uh,
love being retired.
oh, yeah.
It's
I was
not because I don't want to.
62. I've been retired.
I have a
Zach
lot
says
of.
I gotta work tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday night. Yeah. Bonnie is not
Yeah.
a Susan Bates hooks fan.
I'm
I
gonna
kind of like all the hooks, honestly.
let me grab my other bag.
Well, what I was gonna say, like with the Odysseys, I'm gonna switch us for just a second. One thing I like to, ooh, I am zoomed in. Let's zoom back a little. Boop boop. There we go. The thing I liked about these is, and it made it easier for me to work with the smaller hooks. Is the handles are all about the same, and that's the thing with working with the little bitty hooks with thread and stuff. Why I didn't like it is because the
The
shaft was so
handles are so,
skinny. Yeah,
yeah.
and it made my hands cramp up. But with the Odysseys, the handle part stayed the same, and they just adjusted it, tapered it down. So like this one here is an E, but it's the same handle size as the
Mm-hmm.
others. So I really like it, and I was able to get all the sizes. Well, not all, but a lot of the sizes. See, here's another. What's this?
What is the
Okay, so here's
smallest they go down to? A C? B?
they go a B,
B. Which is a
but
what?
so like
2?
here, see and look. So here's the B, and they're all the
What
same.
is a B in number? 2?
2.25.
Okay.
I
So I
got
can
a boy
and
point five zero.
a what?
A boy 0.50.
Oh wow.
You could barely see the head on that thing.
But so I can use these and use the to make like use the one weight stuff and the lace
Mhm.
weight, and so it made it a lot more enjoyable for me to use some of that. So let's see. Bonnie said
bet.
she was off Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Did 2 houses on Tuesday, but I gotta tell you, I'm bored. Laundry's done. House is clean. I need something to do.
Oh,
See,
Well, girl, come on over. I
who
got
said
some
that?
laundry you can do. And Bonnie, I
Bonnie.
got some laundry. I got some dishes. Just come on over.
Girl, I know. This house a wreck. Stays a wreck.
here's my bigger Susan Bates. You see how thick those handles are? So that they don't fit in my little holder over there. And then I have some polymer clay ones that a friend made for me. This one has a dolphin on it. See the little dolphin?
Oh, that's cute. Zach
And
told Bonnie she could do some gymnastics, and she said, "Well, you get ready to call 911."
it should put little bubbles and stuff around it. And then this one here has I guess is it called pansies, I think?
Oh, that's
I don't
pretty.
know. And then this one here has a little itty bitty owls.
Oh, cute. Bonnie said she ran the
Aw.
YouTube streets today. She had no idea everybody was live during the day. Oh yeah, there's a lot of lives going on all day, all night.
And hold on, I have one more that it, it's beautiful, but it's hard to work with. And I put it in my drawer here. Hold on, it's probably my third drawer. It's for pretty. Here, this one here. But I like the for when you're using the polymer clay ones. I like the thumb rest to be exposed, so because that's why I actually use it. When she
Mhm.
made this one, she didn't expose the thumb rest,
Oh,
but
well,
it's
that is
beautiful.
pretty though.
This is a
What is
G.
she? What is that clay?
It's polymer clay. So, and then she has a stamp to put the letter right there.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to use it because I'm used to where this little bunch of flowers is where I usually, so it's too short for me to
Oh yeah.
so it's just pretty.
Well, see, I hold mine back here.
Here's that point .5. This is a
God.
Yeah,
boy.
tiny.
And then I have a bunch of other miscellaneous ones that I inherited from somebody else. She's got a bunch of the Susan Bates plastic ones,
Mhm.
the acrylic. I got I got all those. Oh,
Yeah,
tweezers.
I've got some of those. I've got some of those clear, those acrylic ones like that.
And
Zach
I
said Pam will join you, Bonnie, in the gymnastics. Zach, several years ago I would have in a heartbeat. But see, that was
is
my
this
first job.
smaller?
My first job was coaching gymnastics.
Hold on.
Zach says I'm just a weird person. I can't help it. Bonnie says you're not weird, Zach. I like you fine, just the
I
way you
can't see.
are. Being a little weird is a good thing.
I'm trying to see. This one looks smaller. Let me see if it focuses.
USA
USA. It's a 6, but they don't give
6.
you a.
It says 6. I had several of those a while ago, but I couldn't tell you what it was. I don't remember what it said.
It's so itty bitty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's
Karen said
another.
she had one made with Sheldon on one end for her daughter. Oh, cute.
Look at this one. This one's even smaller. Let's see. USA. Hey, look, it costs 10 cents.
Oh, wow.
This is and 8. So that's smaller than the 6. Oops, there
Mm.
goes a few more. But
Like,
I got a bunch of those steel hooks that I inherited, and then I got some boys in here. I learned on a boy, but I don't like to use boys.
I like them.
And
I like them. I don't know. I like all of
smaller.
them. I mean, I thought I guess because I learned on a boy, so but I like them all honestly.
This one is what? Let's see. Focus. A 10.
And
So that's smaller than the 8 I just showed. Look at that thing.
yep, teeny weeny. That's
It's,
that. Those
and
those
then
look about like the ones I was
I go
showing.
from little to big.
Yeah,
This is
Big
a
old hunk.
I got some of those
25.
big mamas.
And then I have these right here, the P and the Q, or whatever they
Mm-hmm.
call those.
Hmm.
I
Let's
use
see.
them.
Bonnie said, "Right, we all got a little something going on. Exactly. Y'all got to be a little weird. Makes you unique." And she loves her boy hooks.
It goes in there. See, I can't put these in here because these openings are too small. I mean, too big for those little steel things. So I just leave them in the bag. I put those right here. Oh, I have a lighted hook too. I think I used it once.
I have a lighted hook set that I won off of a giveaway. Um,
I don't
and
like
I
it.
haven't seen that was on Facebook, and I haven't seen that any post or anything on that Facebook group in a long time. I need to go check it out, but I've never actually used it. Like I was so
I
excited to get it, and then I didn't use it.
It
I've not used
causes a glare to me on my work.
You
it.
see,
Does.
this one here is an F hook.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I used it once. I'm serious. It's over 20 years old. Ready?
Oh wow.
Wow.
I haven't
See,
changed the battery. I
okay,
haven't
so
changed the
that is
battery.
so bright. I don't know that I could crochet with something that bright. Like I would think
It,
it would
it,
like
uh,
staring at it.
it makes it, maybe if I used it a while, I would get used
It's
to it.
the light's mainly right here on the
Mm-mm.
head.
Yeah, but it just looks so bright. Like I don't know. But I have a whole. I mean, I got the whole set. But I was see we have a drive-in, and I had just gotten that, and I went to the drive-in, and I was like, but then it got super dark because all the lights. There's no street lights, no nothing except for the screen. So I couldn't see. And then when I got home, I was like, dang it, I should have took that lighted hook. Well, hey, Christy, welcome in.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Maybe in
like,
the
so,
dark it'd be better.
mhm.
I think
So I
that's.
thought, if I go
I
see
also
it, if I go
have.
to the drive-in, I'll take it.
I also went when Hobby Lobby had clearance a few years ago. I got 3 of these guys. I know
The
that's not
clovers.
Hobby. Yeah,
See, I missed out on getting the clovers because when I
these
went, they
guys
weren't
here.
marked down yet. And then when I went back, they were gone.
These guys. I got 3 of
Mm.
them, and then I got from a company that sent me some for a video. They sent me these, but these numbers are wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was working on something and it required that, so I couldn't find the 10 millimeter that this calls a 10 millimeter, right? This one
Hmm.
here, and when I used one of the 10 millimeter from my Susan Bates, it's totally off. And when I looked at it, it's like the head is it's a lot smaller or bigger. I can't remember which one it was, but don't go by those numbers on there.
Mm.
Christy.
They're decent to use, but you have to I have the gauge thing here where you can tell this guy here.
Yes, Christy
This
snuck in on us.
this here. This is a this is supposed to be a 10, right? Let's see. You see, that's supposed to be a 10, and look at the space next to it.
Oh wow.
So it's not a 10. It's more like an 8.
Hmm.
So it's good to have one of these too.
Yeah.
But I like it when now that I know the 10 is an 8, I could use this as an 8 if I wanted to.
Yeah, you'll have to find out what size it really is and compare it with your other hook, and then take a Sharpie or something and
Yeah.
put it on there and put a dab of resin on it so that it don't rub off. You know what? That's what I should do with my. I wonder how the resin would do. Okay, so here's my boys that I usually use. Let me make us all back even.
Go
Um,
ahead. I'm done. I,
this is what I used to use all the time, like my boys with the grippy handles. But the thing about it is, they just stamp that on there. It's not embedded. It's just stamped on there. So all my sizes would rub off. So then I'd have to go find me a picture that had the colors because they all stay the same color for the grippies. But I wonder if you could put like a thin layer of that if I could put a thin layer of my resin, the UV resin,
uh-huh.
and cure it, if that would keep it, or if it would make it funky for holding, or if it would melt the
I
rubber.
don't think it would melt it. It might give you a little bump right there.
Yeah. I guess I could try it on one of my old ones and just
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
I gotta put these back in here.
Well, let's see, y'all. It's about 10:22. We went over by about 20 minutes. So we're gonna head out here. We'll give everybody a chance to say, drop channel links if they want to. If anybody else wants to go live, let us know, and we can do a raid over. We'll head out of here about 10:30 ish. The word to drop your link if you wanna is be thankful, BEE thankful. So y'all just go right ahead and y'all can drop your channel links. I'll turn my camera back around.
I'm gonna start sorting these guys again.
And there's Miss Nancy's and Miss Jen Toftity. Pull this big old honker basket down here. Yeah, it's gonna be giant.
Giant.
Let's see how wide I made this base. That way, after I felt it, you can see how wide it stays. It's big.
Yeah, I took a picture of sometimes I'll take a picture before I felt or take measurements and then do a before and an after.
I did a video on the first one I made, or a purse that I made. Let's see. I think I still have the purse. It felted a lot. I was expecting it to stay bigger, but it felted a bunch. It is currently get back up here. Let's go across the middle. It is 24 inches across. So let's see how big it stays. Jen says, "Have a good night, everyone."
Good night. Good night, sweetheart.
And I was drinking sweet tea, and it is sitting in my bladder. I wanted to know.
Who'd you say was going live net?
I don't know. That's why I said if anybody wanted to, let us know, and we could do a raid over. But I don't. Oh well, you know what? Actually, I bet Russ is getting ready to go live.
It's raining with yarn, or it's raining yarn, or something like that.
It's raining. Let me go see if he's got it scheduled. If so, I will drop it. It's raining yarn.
Hallelujah.
It's raining. Let's see here. Let's see if old Mr. Russ has got it scheduled. Russ. He's got his other ones. Let's go to his channel.
Where does he live? Is he Canadian?
I think he's in Michigan, right? Kind of close to the border.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he will be going live in 5 minutes. So let me grab his link here.
Oh,
We can do a little B-raid over if y'all would like. Share.
okie dokie. I gotta get up and move around a little bit. I don't think he has people up there, does he?
Sometimes he does. Let's see. He got quite a few people chit-chatting in the chit-chatting waiting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thursday the 27th. Yep.
All my hooks are back in place now.
And paste. Trust. Okie dokie. There is. Well, hey, Carrie.
Hey,
Getting one.
Bonnie said Russ was live earlier.
I was.
But he's still live now.
Well, he said it says going live in at 10:30. So
Oh,
there's a
okay.
bunch of people in the chat chattering.
Standing in
So
line. I got the hungries for your love, and I'm waiting in your welfare line.
I got the hungries from my belly. I gotta go get me a little snack.
I don't know where that came
I need to get me some dinner.
Hey y'all,
Need a little snack.
if y'all got a Hardee's near y'all, and you like maple, okay, you know they used to have the cinnamon raisin biscuits. Well, now they have a maple biscuit. Y'all, them things are good.
Well, I like Hardy
And you can
biscuits.
get them all
I haven't
day.
been
So
in
if you
a
have
long
a
time.
Hardee's, go get y'all a maple biscuit. You can buy them all day.
I used
I
to
can't
like the
eat
Frisco ham and cheese.
I can't eat biscuits.
And you can't eat them for a couple of reasons. They got biscuit, and then it's also got that white icing glaze drizzled on top. Golly, they're so good. Bonnie said, "Trust me, he was. I know everybody that was live for 2 days." Karen has some popcorn. Yummy.
I got some kettle corn. That's an idea.
I got a big old container of popcorn sitting right here. One of them big old things that from Walmart that come in the metal tins. I never eat it all, but I always buy one. I usually wait till clearance time. With the 3, it's got the cheddar and the butter and the caramel. Yummy.
I used to eat the caramel first, then the cheddar, then the plain. But I can't eat that either. Corn.
I like kettle corn.
It's got sugar.
Yep. Well, I almost got 2. No. Yeah, I'm almost around two rounds on this thing. I don't even know how many stitches it is. A bunch.
This is how much I got done.
You did good.
I'm almost done, but I had to change to.
But because it's a 3 weight, so it's not.
Is it up there?
It's not as big as if it was a 4 weight.
Here, let me make Granny D big here for a second. Take his banner
It's
off.
green, but it's Noro, and it's
pretty.
All these colors.
Oh, yeah, but see, it'll look good though with that red or the.
But I don't know how much. But it's fixing to change to.
Oh yeah.
Part. But I might do some flowers or something and put them on. Who knows?
That can work.
Yeah. Let's see. Rachel said she just finished a quick live. Well, cool.
Here's Dawn.
That's pretty. That's gonna be really nice.
I like those colors.
Just brown on the bottom. But sort
y'all
of
never tried felting. Y'all really should. It is so fun.
Kind of an olivey brown.
Oh, I like that.
It goes well with those purples.
Dawn said she loves it. You got so far on the handle. She did,
I
right?
know it. I may have a finished object on Friday.
How many of those are you going to be making?
Well, I have to see how many I've already got and see how many girls I gotta do some mathing.
Yep.
I have a couple that I've already made that, you know, I've gently used. You couldn't tell it,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm sure they'll be fun.
Yeah.
All different sizes and shapes.
Don't say
Right,
yay for the
Dawn?
food. Woo, woo. Let's see. That deserves. Let's see. Let's make. I think that deserves an Earl dance.
Oh,
Woo! Go Earl! Go Earl! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo woo! Thanks, Earl.
that's so cute. I like y'all laughing as much as anything else.
Well, that's what I was gonna. I was gonna like just take it out. I was like, nah, I'm cranking that up, leaving us laughing in there, cause. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking this on the road tomorrow to see if I can get some of it done on the road. We got a long trip.
All right, y'all. Well, let us head out and
I've
everybody
enjoyed
have
it.
a
I'm gonna go ahead and hop down.
Alrighty. And Russ is live if y'all want to go over. Mwah. Thank you for joining me. And y'all,
I
if you're catching
enjoyed
the
it. Thanks
replay,
for having me.
you're welcome.
Watch out, folks.
Replay
Love
watchers,
y'all.
I have these two channels linked in the description. If y'all want to check them out, their channels will be linked. I'll do that right after the live so I don't forget. So let me go over here and find my little video. Where you be? Where you be? Where is it? There it is. All right, y'all. Remember, be creative, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.
Bye.